See, sometimes I just need one item to spark my inspiration. That's all I need. We're switching to Happy Home Designer now. Happy Home Designer is a it's a spin-off game where we make cute houses for all the villagers. And you can use channel points to request a house be made for a certain villager if I have their amiibo card. And so one of my friends, Jess, requested Nan's house. So we're gonna make Nan's house. And thank you for that follow, Lexi. You've been lacking sleep due to midterms after in 12 hours? You can't sleep for another 12 hours? Micah, I hope you get some sleep. Good community here, love it. Thank you. I like our community a lot. It's nice and chill and friendly. But you could be gayer. We could all be gayer. I mean, maybe not all, but I could be gayer. I often feel like I'm not gay enough. Okay. So Nan wants a house. I don't even know what Nan's request is, so we're gonna find out. I don't know what Nan's request is or what she unlocks. This is gonna be exciting. So nice to meet you in person. She wants a Zodiac figurine stand. Oh, I do remember this request. Let's see. What are we gonna do for her house? Not possible for you unless you start projectile vomiting at the mere sight of men or something. You could, Ellie. You could. See, we could all be gayer. Pussycat Doll's new video making you straight. Have known someone who has caught on to knowing my answer to how are you is always going to be could be gayer because it's always true. Yeah. Is Happy Home Designer worth getting if you like designing homes? Yes. If you don't like designing homes, I feel like this should go without saying, but when it came out, like reviews at IGN and stuff were like, all you do is decorate homes. It's missing the luster of a full game. I'm like, it's a spin-off game where you decorate homes. It's called Happy Home Designer. I don't know what you were expecting. So if you like decorating homes, it's a great game. If you don't like that part of Animal Crossing, it's probably worth skipping. But I love it because I love decorating houses. You to stream Sims 4, got it, and never play anymore. I have not streamed The Sims in a while, but I plan on putting like some builds up on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so where should Nan put her Zodiac figurine stand? PS4 has the gallery. Yeah, I'm excited for all the people who play on console now. Yeah, I think she unlocks all of the Zodiac figurines. I believe. I don't know where I want to give her a house. Oh, you know what? The nice fall trees in the background. New Horizon themed Sims build in the future, maybe. So I did this huge project over a year ago now. I finished it, where I recreated Animal Crossing in The Sims, and I want to make a video like going over all the different builds I did for it, but also they need to be updated. Because there's been plenty of packs that came out. I'm thinking an autumn plot because Jess really likes autumn. But what one? I like this one. I like this one actually. Recreating one game in another game seems so unique. His recreating Stardew, and yeah. I started recreating Animal Crossing in Minecraft, but then it turns out I was like, I'm not that good of a builder at the time in Minecraft. So it was kind of a struggle, but making it in The Sims was super fun. Reviewers thought it would be a full ACE game with extra home design features instead of just designing homes, but it was specifically said that it was a spin-off game. Like, it was marketed as a spin-off game. The direct said it was a spin-off game, so like the reviewers need to pay attention. You're eating honeycomb because you were in denial it was still a thing. It's been more than a decade. It's hard without either DLC or CC stuff. Yeah, so the part of the challenge for... We gotta switch to the other 3DS. Part of the challenge for... specific, like, personally for me, was to make it with, no CC. I recreated Animal Crossing with no CC. And that was a challenge. But, it was fun because, like, I was like, anyone who has these packs can download these builds. And, but I did use I used pretty much every pack that was out at the time, so. Right, we need the other game cartridge. Well, no, many people don't. Yeah. Animal Crossing Monopoly game made in Minecraft. Peanut, did you ever finish that? We were working on that for our server. But yeah. I don't think I've ever had honeycomb cereal. But I bought Lucky Charms yesterday. I knew it was still a thing, but I bought Lucky Charms yesterday. I went to the corner store to get, mac and cheese, but they didn't have any mac and cheese, so I was like, Lucky Charms, it's kind of the same. It's good enough. You never finish? I know we played a lot of Minecraft, and then we all kind of burned out on the server. So I understand, but I would like to see it finish eventually. So we got 2 Zodiac figurines that she requires. The ox and the tiger. As a YouTube gamer as well as Twitch, do you feel it more open to new things as streaming has to be consistent more so? Honestly, Micah, I'm not the person to ask because... Well, first of all, I only started doing, like, variety stuff on YouTube literally last week. And I'm not trying to make my variety channel on YouTube, like, anything big, honestly. It's really just a place for me to, like, play other games for fun. So I'm not the person to ask for a number of reasons, but also because it's new to me, I don't have a handle on that whatsoever, and it's not going to be my focus. So I don't really know. So we got the Zen bench. Oh, we got the letter set. Paper lantern. We got the Zen screen, and we got all these Zodiac creatures. We got the Kadomatsu. And we got mass, which means we're one step closer to being able to do Blanca's house. Okay, so clearly what she's requesting is like, she wants like kind of like a Japanese like shrine kind of thing with her items unlocked, but I don't feel comfortable making that. I don't feel knowledgeable enough making that, but we'll see. I want to play so many things, but just playing for fun isn't interesting as much as making it content. I mean, I think it's important to have things to play off stream or off recording or anything, but yeah, I get that. But yeah, so like my variety YouTube is literally just for fun. I want my Animal Crossing YouTube to like be an extension of this and have more stuff that I want to do like for content, but my variety YouTube is really just like, I want to play these games and I won't get around to playing them if I'm not making content for them, you know, because I'm a busy person and finding time to play other games is hard. So, I don't know what we're gonna do with this house. I don't know what we're gonna do with this house. Lexi, thank you for that host. I have no idea. Content drives you to play new games, yeah. I generally have no idea what we're doing with this. I think in my previous save I made a figurine shop out of all the Zodiac figures. But I don't know if I want to do that. I want this without the glass case. I want this stand without the glass case because like this is our alternative without the glass case, and it's not pretty. This is ugly. This is pretty. Good morning, Jess. We literally just started Nan's house. Look who it is. Just rush home from dropping Letty off at school. Jess, do you have any ideas for her house? Because I don't. So she wants a Zodiac figurine stand. And by stand, I really think that means like a shop. But I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. She also unlocks this wallpaper, which I'm really excited about. I believe, every day's a good day when you paint. I believe, it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. All hail Bob Ross. Thank you for the 20 bits, Peanut. We all need a little bit of Bob Ross in our day. I love the wallpaper, but I don't know, like, it's not inspiring me for this house. I know, like, I love this wallpaper, and I always want to use it, and I never do. But we could potentially use it here. Not that one. Possibly that. I think that's too much, unless. Oh, we get that. We get that flooring. We get that flooring, yay! I love that flooring. I feel like the bamboo is too much. I feel like this actually works, surprisingly. I didn't expect it to, but it works. I don't know. Let's not worry about any of this until we figure out what we're doing. I remember struggling, like, I forgot that this was her request, and now I'm like, I remember struggling with this in my original save. So, I'm excited that we got the letters that unlocked, though. I'm excited about that a lot. And we can put this outside. And we can put that outside. Okay. Let's see. We need tables or desks of some sort. We can. I think this will. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. We'll see. It's a potential.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Good morning, AZ. How are you? Wait, did I just miss? I did. Oh, we don't have any desks that I want. I like this desk, but like then I can't put the letters on it. So, nope. Also, AZ, remind me later today to reply to your DM about that commission. So far today is a better day, yes. So far. I had a touch of a headache when we started, but it seems to be keeping at bay. Also, my other complaint is that this doesn't match this. They're supposed to match, but they don't. Like, they're not even the same black. That has a blue tone. And that has like a green outline. It bothers me. Bothers me, okay? Yeah, commissions. I want to get a traditional drawing, not a well, not a traditional, a digital drawing, I suppose. Depends on what context you use traditional. But not an emote or channel art or anything. The theme is a Zodiac stand. A Zodiac figurine stand. So I'm suffering. I'm struggling. I'm struggling a lot. If anyone has any ideas, I normally like to do these on my own, but I will take tips or ideas. I'll probably go off in a different direction, but I will gladly take ideas if anyone has any. Because you never know, like, what one item might spark creativity. That's generally how it goes. Also, like, I feel like I should do, like, a more, like, a traditional, like, Japanese kind of inspired, styled house. But I also feel like I am not knowledgeable enough in that. You know? This, no. I know one of the vases can be refurbished, but I think it's just the brown pot. Can this one be refurbished? Nope. It's just the brown pot. But we do have all the Zodiac figurines unlocked now. Also, like, the Zodiac dog looks like a cat. It looks like a cat. I'm just gonna say it. It looks like a cat, and I always use it as a cat in my houses. Also, I don't remember the tiger having like those big whiskers in New Leaf. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I just got inspired. It can be the place where they make the figurines. It can be a workshop. It can be a workshop. So we're gonna have like the store kind of half of it, which all this stuff has to go over here, and then we'll have like the pottery kind of area. See, sometimes I just need one item to spark my inspiration. That's all I need. Hi, Peter. How are you today? I don't think we're gonna use that. And I'm not sure about the display case. We'll see. We'll see. But I think it's gonna be more like the house decoration process looks so inspiring. I'm trying. And like honestly, like this is good for getting ideas for how you want to decorate in New Horizons. It's very good for that. I think we'll go with the exotic screen. I'm doing really well. I don't know if that's how we're going to end up putting everything. We'll see. Is that... Yeah, it was the ox and the tiger are required. Designing your town is going to be a lot more flexible in New Horizons. I know, but like this can get you inspired for ideas. Which is exciting. My concern is whether we have all the items that I would need to because I successfully, like, I made a really nice forge in What gyroid should we use? Plankoid, jeweloid, clankoid, umbloid, lullaboid. I'm thinking maybe a clankoid. Maybe. But this is like good for getting ideas. But yeah, so I made a forge, I made like a blacksmith forge in New Leaf. So like I have the ideas of what I can do with it. Let's see. We have items. And also let's give her an old-fashioned register. My cats are great. Jenny is, you can't see her right now, but hold on. Jenny is sleeping. Hold on. She's sleeping. She's snoozing. She's happy. Is a cool globe item unlocked? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's already 7 a.m.? Yeah. Well, almost, pretty much. Let's see. I've got the star globe. Oil lamp. Time flies when you play Animal Crossing. It's true. You gotta get ready? Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out. Well, let's give her a little closet for supplies. I'm thinking about what items I could use that are in this game and they're not unlocked. I'm thinking like Chief's items would be useful in this house. Maybe we'll give her a stereo. So actually, one of the things I used a lot in the forge that I made for Gwen is that I used like the actual tools, like the shovel and stuff. And we don't get those in Happy Home Designer. The only one we get is the watering can. So, and also the gemstones. We don't get those in Happy Home Designer unless I just never unlock them. But I don't think we get them. Which makes it a little more difficult. Anything here that I can use? You know what? Since this is also going to be a shop. That's it. He just came out to you the other day. We'll have fun with that. I forgot to change my game. I forgot to change that. Hold on. We're not playing New Leaf anymore. We're doing Happy Home Designer. Let's see. There we go. At least we were still streaming Animal Crossing of some sort. But... oops. A trash can. Definitely a workspace necessity. And then, let's see. We will definitely put flowers or plants in there, but I want to like get the workshop area first. I want the items for that first. We can use this maybe. Now that I've come up with an idea, I really wish I had done a 2-room house. But oh well, it is what it is, right? It's looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty much like a mess so far, but... hopefully we'll get there. How about the drafting table? We literally never use this. Actually, I want this one to be the cracked one. I have ideas for all of this, don't worry. That wasn't what I meant to move. That one. So I just hate, like, it leaves so much space between the screen and the next item. I don't know. We might have to move all this up. Possibly. It doesn't leave much room for the shop, though. But that's okay. Because these are just here, right now. We're figuring it out. Yeah, you can still scooch around it, yeah. I don't know what we're doing just yet. I think we're gonna use a different stereo because that takes up a lot of space. This is my struggle with every stereo. They look good, but they take up space. So let's give her a tape deck. What song was that? I know it's not any of these. Where was it? Was it this one? No. There it is. Got it. Still like that one. So I'm actually thinking that little corner. And And then this will be like the register and all that. And that will just be where you buy figurines. Should I? Nope. Nope, I just wanna select you. Maybe that's better. And then I need a table for the register. Maybe we'll use this after all. %, not crocheting and making my string worse. Mikey, don't. Mikey. Mikey. The thing is, I'm not liking this, this brown with what we have. Let's see. Oh, we could use this one, maybe. Not even sure if I like that. Plus, it's very low. So, no. You want this done, but if you strain yourself more, it'll take even longer to do it because you will be physically incapable of doing it. It'll take longer. That's, you have me for all your logic needs. Hi. Okay, I need another screen because I don't like that. I don't like the brown. Maybe this one? That's an even lighter brown. No, it can be refurbished though. Dark brown. Hell yeah. Very loud neighbor's car. Okay. I don't know if this back room like really gives off like the vibe of like working now. I don't think this is what we want. Then this I thought a gyroid would be nice, but I don't know about it. But let's see. Dark wood. This all looks better so far. But I don't know. I think we're still looking for something. Maybe this little seat. Oh, it's not refurbishable. Why isn't this refurbishable? Does this... Okay. In New Leaf, you're not able to put items on top of it, but you apparently are in this game. But it's still the wrong color. Maybe? No. Maybe this one? If we can... We can look at the different colors. That's probably what we're gonna go with. Yeah, that's Felix. That goes well. Hi, Felix. Hi. Hi. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wish there was space to put this in the corner. Like right there. BB, move objects on, please. Maybe we could put it over here. It's still like... the arrangement of the pots is very important, okay? That looks a lot better. I kind of just want like a small table here though. Back to the tables. We don't have many small tables is the problem. Maybe this refurbished to that. I think that works a lot better. That means I can put this over here. And this can go over here. And then we have room for one little thing here. I think this is coming along though. I think it's coming along finally. We could even wait, hold on. Where is it? Isn't there like no wallpaper? I guess we'll use the letter set. And then chair. Chair we need. We'll just go with this to match. I don't know. I don't think this is like doesn't work. I am addicted to Animal Crossing TikToks. Yeah, it happens. I want to use like... Is this refurbishable? No. Yes. Dark wood. Ooh. Black. I didn't know this was refurbishable. Young grass. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. However you pronounce it. Okay. I think the young grass is too bright for what we want. But maybe we can find something here. We know if you know. Hey, it happens. I said the other day, and I was not exaggerating when I said the other day, like, literally all I think about is New Horizons. What are you enchanting? I'm enchanting you all to think that this is a nice house. want the fern shirt. We don't have the fern shirt. We have the straw shirt. Hi, pizza boy. How are you? This is a nice house. Great. My enchantment is working. What does this look like? That's not... Could be worse. The turnip dress? No, that definitely looks like it's actually clothing. Maybe this... Yeah, 5:30 a.m. was the worst time to wake up. That's pretty rough. That is definitely not what I want. I know, I want the fern shirt. We don't have the fern shirt. How about this? No. It's definitely not. DMC! Good morning. Thank you for the 7-month resub. 7 months of support. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for the host. How's your morning going? As usual, we're struggling to find a chair that we like. Nope. The problem is, I know there are chairs. There are chairs that exist that fit what I'm going for, and I cannot find them. Maybe we'll just do this stupid office chair. Maybe we'll just do this stupid office chair. Finally beat Witcher 3. Nice! I didn't know that game had an ending. I'm just teasing. I know there's an ending. Okay. Alright. So, that looks like a little workroom. Like, it could be a little workroom. I think it's... The other thing is, I'm thinking of just doing this. Then you can't get in, though. Functionally, it doesn't work. But... I don't know. I like the thought of the gyroid, but I don't know where I'm gonna put him, so maybe not. No. I like that better. Like, maybe that? Yeah. I will say, even though I'm struggling, I like the placement of the pots. I like the order that I put them in and everything. Okay, so now we just need a couple stands, a couple tables for the, you know what? We'll do... For the figurines. Okami, welcome in. How are you? No. No. Okay, you know what? I know I just said I really like the placement of the pots, but this just not work. So we need to move everything up. It's okay. We'll survive. We'll survive. It's fine. I am very particular about my pot. I am. Okay. So we have What other figurine should we do? Ooh, let's do the bunny. What is Nan's theme? Nan's theme is a Zodiac figurine shop. Well, a Zodiac figurine stand, rather. And so it took me a bit to get inspired, but we decided to do like a little workstation in the back and then a little shop. So it's been a little rough. Maybe the rooster? Oh, and we should put... It's the year of the rat, right? It's the year of the rat? So we should put the rat. And also... I don't think we have it unlocked. We don't. I was gonna put the paper tiger so that it looks like a house cat, because oh my god, I should have done a fruits basket inspired house. I should have done a fruits basket inspired house, because then it could be the Zodiac but also fruits basket, and then I could include, well, I was like, I could do the paper tiger and include Kyo. But we don't have the paper tiger unlocked anyway. You're a monkey, rabbit, tiger. I think I'm a rat. I'm not sure. I honestly don't remember. I love fruits basket is like one of my favorite things. Ox, rat. No, I think I like them here, but I need to find something else for that corner now. Unless we just do another one. Got an idea? I got an idea. It was the first manga you ever read? I think it was the first manga I ever read. It wasn't the first anime I ever saw, but I think it was the first manga. We're gonna put a fruit basket, okay? Okay. But now I'm like, I want to scrap all this and like do an actual like Sanoma household house. But I don't have time for that. But I love fruits basket so much. Might go back to your Nan's house. Do it. Do it. I'd love to see what you end up doing. If you do, I'd love to see pictures and you can post them in the Discord. I can redo it at another time. I can, I know. Anyway, so I'm not sure about this floor, but we didn't pick up curtains or anything yet. So let's do that one. And then maybe just the bamboo blinds. Oh no, come back here. There we go. I do like this flooring, but I don't know if it works for this. It doesn't tie the room together, you know? That's too much though. It's amazing how like just the flooring just changes everything. Let's see. But yes, if you redo Nan's house, I'd love to see it. I love to see anyone's happy home designer creation, so feel free to join the Discord and post them in there. We have a whole channel of dream towns and happy homes. So there you go. My favorite villager is Olive. It's true. It's okay, DMC. Olive always deserves to be talked about in all caps because she's great. Maybe something like this? I don't know. I would like something like, I would like this but brown. But not that. Maybe this. No, that changes it too much. Maybe this with like, I don't know, carpeting. But I love Olive. She's been my favorite villager for years and years and years. Fauna. I have an all deer town and Fauna's in it. I like Fauna a lot. Maybe this. Yeah, Olive was a Welcome Amiibo edition. She was in the original GameCube. And then, in no other games until Welcome Amiibo. And then maybe we'll mirror it on this side. I think that's okay. That's not terrible. But yeah, so she was only in GameCube, and she's in my original GameCube town, which is how I know her. And then I don't think so. I think we'll stick with what we've got. And unless it looks better this way. No, it definitely does not. And then she was added back in Welcome Amiibo. But for years before she was added back in, I was like on Tumblr. I was like, let's start a campaign to get Olive back. Please bring Olive back. Because I love her so much. You might even find, I know, for a long time, when you looked up Animal Crossing Olive, the only thing that, like, only my posts came up for a long time. But there was specifically, like, one Bring Back Olive post that showed up when you looked her up. It's gone now. It's gone. Well, it's not gone, but, like, it's lost and it's not the top result in Google image search anymore because she was brought back, but for the longest time when you looked her up, that was it. Imagine if Olive isn't in New Horizons. DMC, I'm gonna ban you. Why would you say such a thing? Catch a busy fave, so bless welcoming me for bringing back favorites. Yes. I'm so glad that I feel like New Horizons is going to be a case of like Smash Ultimate. Everybody's here. I feel like at least all the villagers that were in New Leaf Welcome Amiibo will be included. The only ones I have questions about are like the Splatoon and the Wolf Link and stuff like that, but those would be easier to include because they are Nintendo IP characters. But I feel like they might bring back all the old retired villagers. I feel like first of all, the Switch is more than capable. Like the Switch like game memory is more than capable of it. Oh, there's Felix. So it's like, where did Felix go? She was meowing. She's in the window. So I feel like it's more than capable, and I feel like they should, because people love that with Welcome Amiibo, with the Welcome Amiibo update, and and the people who weren't brought back, people were kind of upset about, so. The other population growing villagers that haven't made it back yet. I know, that's what I mean. Like, the population growing, or the ones that were only in the Japanese, the original game, the Japanese Nintendo 64 game. I don't know what to put on the wall for her. Maybe a cherry blossom clock. It doesn't fit whatsoever, but it could be worse. It's only 6 gigabytes, so you maybe only get 6 villagers. 6 gigabytes is a lot, DMC. Considering how many villagers they had on the GameCube game. Your first toy day with Fauna, she asked for food to give to someone who really needs it. Aww. It ended up being chocolate. Cute. Maybe we'll put this little Pico over here. Okami, thank you for the follow. Oh, you know what we could do? Do some artwork. No, we're gonna put it over here. That's what made you love her more. That's a really nice, it's a really nice and thoughtful gift. A really nice request. We're gonna put you over here. I think that's good. Would you rather have new villagers or all of the previous villagers that we don't currently have? Oh. New villagers. I would rather have new villagers. Even though it's a tough call, I would rather have new villagers. This is refurbishable. Red, yellow, blue. I think the yellow. Because then it matches his face. Imagine if they introduce someone to rival Tom Nook's Monopoly. They have, I mean, aside from the he runs the housing market, but he doesn't run, like, he doesn't own the monopoly on retail. Like, there's, first of all, the Able Sisters, there's the and there's the Reese and Cyrus have their own shop, like, and Kix. So he doesn't have a monopoly or whatever. Oh, Carly, I did your cat treats. I think you missed them. We did cat treats right before, when we were still playing New Leaf. I think I like those lamps, actually. I think I like those a lot. Should we clutter the ceiling a bit more with this? Over here. Just a little thing right here. You missed it. That's okay. I mean, all cat treats are for everyone. So, that's okay. We don't know for sure that he isn't shaking down all the businesses and I will have no Tom Nook slander in this chat. Tom Nook gives his money to charity. And he's great. It even looks great with sunglasses. I just saw the heart eyes ones the other day. Last night. They don't look good with that one. But the sunglasses look good. The sunglasses look good. I'll have to get some breakfast. Okay. Have a good day, Micah. The reverse one. Wait. Oh no! Why does Sydney have a broken heart and she's crying? She has a knife. She should be happy. I think we're done with the inside. I'm getting distracted, which means I think I'm done with the inside. So That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, if you hang out enough, Micah, you can unlock them with channel points, so. Who would Sydney date? Oh, I've never thought about villagers dating, honestly. I know it's a thing in Wild World, but I never think about... Okay, I didn't think about the outside. Mikey, what are you doing? Mikey, how are you gonna pay for your Animal Crossing Switch? How are you gonna pay for your Animal Crossing Switch if you're gifting subs? I thought you were gonna get an Animal Crossing Switch. Oh, Mikey, thank you for gifting that sub to Micah. That means we got a spin wheel. I got a spin wheel. You have some money. I know. And I pay you for video editing, so. That means we got a spin wheel. Alright, we haven't gotten a spin wheel in a while. But Micah, enjoy that 1 month of being subbed here, thanks to Mikey being irresponsible with her money. Mikey hasn't bought a plant in a while. I think she just hasn't told us about her plants. I was gonna pre-order the Switch, but it's staying sold out. Did you check Walmart today? Check AC Pocket News. And where's the spin wheel there? They had them this morning. Walmart had them this morning. I know Peanut was able to get one this morning. Okay, so. Where is our spin wheel? There's our spin wheel. Let's see what the spin wheel has for us. I don't know about any more. But that was like when I started stream, they were still available. So I don't know about now, but worth checking, right? Hi Mogan, how are you? Yeah, Mikey just bought 3 plants. I thought so. I thought so. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully it lands on something that's relevant still. Beans! I didn't want it to land on beans. Yeah, so the cats are getting cat treats. I'm getting beans. Okay. But thank you for that, getting us to the spin wheel. So whenever we get 3 subs or 1,500 bits or 15... It adds up to $15 in revenue every stream. We do a spin wheel. You can get some fun things. I can get some Bean Boozled beans. There's actually like only 2 left in here. So there's literally one bean left in here. So let's. Oh no, nope. That's not what I. Ignore that. I didn't mean to press that button. We're coming over here. So. I need to make that into a sound command. I need to make that into this. Okay. So this is either going to be spoiled milk or coconut. Spoiled milk or coconut. It's spoiled milk. Okay, let's get some cat treats for them. I don't hate coconut. And I don't know where the cat camera is. I think it fell down. There it is. So we can get the kitties on stream. And I didn't had to restart my computer this morning, so let me adjust. Let me adjust the lighting. There's Ginny. There's Ginny. Huh. And Shadow Gremlin. Hi. Bye, Micah. So this is Felix. She's my Shadow Gremlin. And this is Ginny, and Avocado is sleeping. Peaceful floating cloud, welcome in. Ginny and Avocado, who is sleeping, are 13, and Felix is 10. So they're all older. They're all older. Yeah, I gave them 2 cat treats each to make up for it, Carly. So they're older. Ginny and Avocado mostly just sleep all the time these days. Avocado won't even come down for cat treats because sleep is more important at his age, which I totally understand. But Felix is always meowing. Always. Mogan, have we not talked about Tamara Pierce before? Mogan, have we not talked about Tamara Pierce? Tamara Pierce is literally my favorite author in the entire world. I love her so much. So how has it not come up in 3 years? You know how I feel about books? I don't. I don't know how you feel about books. No, Felix doesn't have 2 different color eyes, but she's a void, and sometimes it looks, she absorbs color. So they're for chumps. They're not for chumps. I love Tamara Pierce. She's my favorite author. You cat sit 2 Bengal cats who were so sweet and love baths. Bengal cats love water. They do. I've heard that's a trait of theirs. Walmart is about out again. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, and so the AC Pocket News Twitter is usually on those restocks. They're on them. So like, I know they post a lot of other stuff, but you might want to turn on their alerts just to be alerted when they do get restocks, because they are on them. Usually AC World Blog is also on them, but she's on vacation. She's in Japan right now, so she's not updating as much. Or he. I actually think it's a he who runs that account, now that I think about it. Fans of Tamara Pierce. Yes, I love Tamara Pierce. Okay, so I love the Immortal series. Like a lot. And a lot of that's nostalgia, but like I love it just because it's animals. She has animal magic. But you know what? As much as I love her Tortoise series, so much. I think the Emelon series, like the Emelon world, is, I wouldn't even say even better. But it's underrated. It's underrated. And the Emelon world is just like, I like it for its uniqueness. I like it because like everyone has like non-traditional magic, and I like exploring like all the, like I like exploring like she has like Sandry has weaving magic, and like Triss has like smithing magic and stuff. So yeah, the magic circle and circle opens. Yes, yes. I feel like I missed something that I wanted to comment on as well. Someone was thinking about wants to get a cat. Who was that? Was that Okami? Or I don't know. Someone said they wanted to get a cat, but yeah, I love my cats. Highly recommended. Okay, we're gonna finish this. Actually, you know what? Triss had weather magic, and then Daja had the metal smithing, the forging magic. Yeah, it was you. Oh, it was you. I was like, I read that, and then I can't remember who said it. Do you plan on getting cats soon, or are you just like living vicariously through other people? Because I totally get that as well. Okay, I gotta let Felix out of the room. She's gonna keep screaming otherwise. Hold on. Come here. You have 2 cats? Shut down this PC. Okay, goodbye, Ryu. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And yes, I have read Tempest and Slaughter. Okay, so I waited years and years and years and years and years for Tempest and Slaughter to come out. I think I waited longer for Tempest and Slaughter to come out than I waited for New Horizons to come out. I got it on release day. It's amazing. Highly recommended. I also think it's still in here. Maybe it's not in here. Yeah, I got this poster with it. Which is great. Without reading, we are all without light in the dark, without fire in the cold. Oh no, I own literally every single one of Tamara Pierce's books, except for a couple of the Circle of Magic and Circle of Opens books, because I was waiting to find them in that, like, book cover, because all my series have to match each other. So, but I own all of her books for my shelf. I don't know if you saw, but literally, like, this entire shelf is Tamara Pierce, and then my Animal Crossing album, my Amiibo albums. But this entire shelf is just Tamara Pierce. Thinking about getting a cat when you move out in about half a year? Nice. I'm ignoring Mikey and DMC's conversation. Okay. We're gonna keep making a house. I didn't plan about how I'm gonna make. Oh, wait. We wanted to put the lanterns and the Zen bell. But yeah, like, I got Avocado, I got him when I had been living in my first apartment for about 6 months, and then I got him, and made living on my own so much better. So definitely recommended. Picanjo. You never tried Happy Home Designer? It's a great game. I love it. Love it a lot. Maybe we'll put the bench out here too. Maybe. I'm not sure about this. I wish we had bamboo unlocked. Remember when I was excited that who was it, Limburg, I think, unlocked the bamboo, but then it was just inside. I need to do someone with no, that does not. I need to do someone with outdoor with landscaping items. Can someone look up who has these are too bright. I need the darker bushes. Mikey, I've been saying for a long time that you should read Tamara Pierce. I've told you this multiple times. But yeah, so if you don't know, Tamara Pierce is a feminist fantasy writer. She almost all of her stories are centered, the main character is a female character. She has like she has people of color, she has queer people, especially like the Emmeline series, the Magic Circle and the Circle Opens, are really, really good about representation, and it's amazing. Or have you just talked to her about her to me? I have told you to read Tamara Pierce. I have definitely told you to read Tamara Pierce. I know I have. But she's great. And prior in their series, yeah, so like even when so those the Magic Circle books, Circle of Magic, I was like, that's not right, it's not Magic Circle, it's not like Magic Treehouse. Circle of Magic books, they are they're centered around 4 different characters. Like it's all 4 of them are about the series are about, and they do, and it's the three of the 4 main characters are girls and the 4th one's a boy, and they're really like, even like the male characters are like, they're so nicely written. Like, I'm a male and I'm gonna fuck up, but then I'm gonna own up to my mistakes, kinda. And I like that. I like that a lot. So, I appreciate that. And, I don't know if I like the Zen bench, actually. I want to use this. Because I always want to use this. Your library list, you check out 10 at a time? Chicago library list, you check out, I think, 50. I don't think there's actually a limit, but if there is a limit, it's 50. Do we know when the next in the Numeric Chronicles is going to come out? No. No. Waiting. Waiting. But no, I love her books so much. I wish I had picked a plot with a pond. Now I'm like really envisioning this with a pond. Like with a pond, that plot of land that has a pond right here. I have regrets. Also, we didn't actually stylize the house. So, let's see. Maybe that? Maybe not. Maybe just the little house. I mean, it's a lot of books to have checked out at one time, but on the other hand, like if you're working on like a research project or something, like it's also understandable. Unless you're doing a research paper. That's what I just said. Or, alternatively, you're a parent with kids that like to read. So I think I know. No, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. It was this one. There we go. Kids don't read paper books anymore. It's all in tablets now. I disagree as someone who was a librarian. Especially in low-income areas. People don't have... Hi GTV, thank you for that follow. Not everyone has tablets. And especially in low-income areas, libraries are super important. And checking out books in libraries is super important. Speaking as someone who worked at a library in a low-income area, we would often have, like, kids who came in and checked out 10 books at a time, or on their parents' card, it would be, like, 3 kids checking out 5 books each at a time. Because also, when, especially for low-income areas where often the parents are working multiple jobs, you don't know the next time you're going to have the time to get to the library to check out more books, especially since kids like to browse. So if you can only think that you're going to get to the library once a month, then yes, check out a ton of books all at once. Yeah. I saw it a lot. DMC. And the 50 book cap is not expecting that people are going to check out 50 books, but it's more saying there's no limit. There's no, like, there's no, there's, like, when I was a kid going to the library, like, we could only check out, like, 5 books at a time. And then it slowly got, like, upped. But, like, to someone who, like, read as much as I did, like, 5 books at a time was, like, severely limiting to me. And especially, like, I was, like, I had to, like, choose which 5 I wanted to check out, which was hard. And for someone who can't, like... Why do none of them actually match? For someone who can't get to the library nearly as often as I did, the library essentially saying there's no limit. I mean, 50 is a limit, but it's still, like, a limit that most people are not going to reach. It's essentially the library saying you're welcome to take out as many books as you want. As many books as you feel like you need to take out on this day. And that's what it is. Like, it's accessibility. It's working around people's limitations as families with kids, families who work multiple jobs, families who do not get to go to the library as often as they might like, because libraries are not 24/7 and jobs often are, especially when you're a family. So, it's not expecting that people will be taking out 50 books at a time. It's just saying you can. You have the freedom to do that. I'm very passionate about libraries, can you tell? I worked at a library for a few years, and I would love to work at a library again. And I try. But I'm very passionate about libraries and accessibility to libraries. Like, accessibility is hugely important to libraries. I have no idea what I want to do for a fence. Maybe that fence. I have no idea. Definitely not that. Maybe that. Hi Griffin, how are you? You've hit the 50 limit before? Yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense for research pages, but it also makes sense for families. Like, I mean, most libraries, kids can get their own library card, but parents are hesitant to do that sometimes because they can't keep track of when books are due if it's on their library, if it's on their kid's library card. So, like, I also get that. And I really wish there was a pond here. I really wish I had taken the plot with a pond. I have regrets. I'm good. We're having a nice little conversation about library usage. And oh, can we talk? Okay. So, regarding libraries and accessibility, can we talk about the Chicago Public Library? I didn't mean to rotate that. The Chicago Public Library, which is my library, in October, they got rid of all overdue fines. Like, going forward, there's no such thing as an overdue fine. The only thing is if you lose the book, you have to pay for it to replace it. But they got rid of all overdue fines, and also all their books automatically renew unless there's like a big hold list for it. But if you have a book that's like nobody else has on hold, your books automatically renew for up to 15 times, which is huge. Because, so, as someone who likes libraries, loves libraries, and loves to read, but also has, like, severe ADHD, like, my ADHD is really, really bad. I haven't talked about this much, but, like, I can barely function with my ADHD these days, and, one of the reasons I stopped using the library was because I had books that were due and I kept forgetting to return them, and I kept forgetting and I kept forgetting, and then it was 6 months later. And it was like too overwhelming, and then like the overdue fine, and then like going back and like being like, yeah, I've had these books checked out since October. It is April now. Sorry. Like, them getting rid of the overdue fines and automatically renewing my books is huge for me. I don't have, like, that stress and, like, that sense of, like, wow, I can't even return my books because my ADHD is that bad. Like, it's great. It's great. It's amazing. So, like, the Chicago Library, like, really catering to my ADHD ass right now, and I love it. And library fees are classes. That's the thing. Like, they've done the fee forgiveness thing every October for many years, and they say, like, whenever they do that, they see library usage skyrocket. So they were just like, you know what? We're just gonna get rid of fees altogether because this makes it more accessible to people who need the library. And I think it's great. You're gonna go ahead and lurk. Okay. Thank you for coming over, Griffin. But yeah, so I really wish there was a pond here. We might move Nan's house, honestly. We might move Nan's house because I want a pond. We'll fill it with something else. I don't have... That would be really nice, but I don't think I have it unlocked. Yeah. Do you think a neighboring county would issue a library card? It depends. So it depends on the library. So there's, like, no universal library thing. There's no universal library, code or anything. And so I know, like, in Massachusetts, you can get a card at any library. Not necessarily. So like, I know in Massachusetts we had the Southeastern Massachusetts Library Network. No, not necessarily. I mean, like, it really depends on the library. But like, we could order books from other libraries that were in the rest of Massachusetts, and then we eventually had a whole New England network. And then actually, so my mom works at a library in Massachusetts. Eventually it expanded so that you can order a book from any library that participates in this in the country. So even if you're like, it's worth asking the neighboring county if they issue you a library card. You might have to pay a fee, but I've also I've had working in Rhode Island at a library in Rhode Island, we required residency to give you a library card. So so it depends. It depends. But which is another thing, like, libraries are good when they tackle issues of access, but they still have a long way to go, and I think that's something that will probably be addressed. Anyone except Mogan. But also, if they don't issue you a library card, ask them if they're if your library mostly has children books, ask them if there is a way to order books from other locations, because that's a big thing, and it's really nice. We would get library books from libraries all over the country. I live in the US. Now I wish we had the Zen Pond. That's not what I want. Maybe we'll give her a little bird area, a bird watching area. How about this? Let's see. Oh, it's time to wake up, everyone. It's time to wake up. That looks pretty okay from the back, so we can leave that. Yes, I'm very excited. I'm very passionate about libraries, if you can't tell. I think they should be accessible to everyone, and I'm glad that some libraries are taking steps for that. You know what? We're gonna put it over here. Put the bird bath here, and then I want to move this over just one. Okay, fine. That's fine. See Animal Crossing without everything have jagged edges in the month. Shh. Shh. We accept the graphics for what they are. Why is the clover green? Why is the clover green? That just sticks out like a sore thumb. Your library has a fee for reserving books? What? No, clovers fade in the fall like tree leaves. And they do in New Leaf, but not in Happy Home Designer, which is weird. Maybe we'll give some little pretty flowers. 50 cents per book. That's Like when you like reserve them online to like pick up later? That's stupid. I'm sorry, Mikey. We want the violets to mix it up? Yeah. Renting books from a Blockbuster. I wanted to put clovers there, but like, now that they're green, I don't think so. We're gonna... Library is the last new one Blockbuster. I thought there was still one Blockbuster in Alaska. Hi Dizzy, how are you today? Put that back there. I'm a little annoyed that we don't have the Zen Pond now, or the bamboo, but I want to come back and I want to come back and redo this yard eventually. Dizzy, thank you for that host. I'm doing well. We're struggling with the outside because we don't have anything unlocked, but that's okay. What else is new? I'm always struggling with the outside. Can you get a Chicago library card? Possibly, but you might have to get it in person. My library is full of books. We have the largest public library in the country, actually. Like, the downtown main library is the largest public library in the country. And it's great. Hi, Aranyushi! You can stream yourself now because you updated the Twitch app recently? You mean you can, like, stream IRL stuff? That's fun. Overdrive, Libby. Yeah. What street is it on? The library? The Chicago library? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, we got off on a conversation about libraries. Go live with mobile streaming. Yeah, so that must be IRL streaming. Interesting. I haven't checked that out. You want to visit? Oh, right, you're coming to visit. Mogan, I'll take you to the library. Hold on. I want to use this. There we go. Those are the perfect colors. Now I'm not so sure. I really want to put... Oh, you know what? There we go. Stupid. It is at the library stop. And I'm not being like I'm not purposely being dumb when I say that. But it's the library stop on the CTA. Like, I take that stop every single day going to work, but it's the library stop. Jackson? I think I want to say Jackson. I think it's Jackson. Jackson and State. I know it's State. I know it's on State. And I think the other street is Jackson. It's at the library stop. Just get on the train and take it to the library stop. It's literally like 4 trains stop there. It is called the library stop. It's not actually called the library stop. It's called the daily library stop. Isn't daily library? I don't remember what it's called. Whatever. I'm okay. I just like I don't know streets because I don't drive in Chicago. Hold on. You can't get an e-card. Yeah. Harold Washington Library. It's the Harold Washington stop. It's the Harold Washington Library stop. It's like, daily doesn't sound right. The library's not named after the dailies. I think its address is State Street. That wasn't even no, not the name of no. The library is on State in Jackson. The library name is Harold Washington. Yeah, it's on State Street. It's on State Street. See, I was right. And I think the cross street is Jackson. Oh no, the cross street is LaSalle, is Van Buren. Jackson is one north of that. So I was close, but it's not Jackson. It's Van Buren. Within fairly easy walking distance. Cool. It's in a bad area. Don't get my. It's not in a bad area. Just because you're from the suburbs and don't know what Chicago is like, doesn't mean it's a bad area. It's literally downtown. You cannot get more downtown than the Loop. Don't scare away people from Chicago just because you live in the suburbs and everything outside of the suburbs is scary. It's my biggest complaint about Chicago suburb dwellers. I walk alone and I live every time. Yeah. You'll be in a safe area. Even like Chicago has a lot of, okay, I will admit Chicago has a lot of gun violence and a lot of violence, but most of that is gang violence. Don't get involved with a gang and you'll be just fine. Okay, we're getting off track. Let's finish this. Let's finish this house. It's just like, you're just standing there. Say no to gangs. Say no to gangs, yeah. Woo! No, definitely say no to Gucci gang. Okay. Here we go. Let's look at our little shop. Yeah, Gucci isn't cute. Exactly. Oh, she's hard at work. Can we get a good shot though? Not really. This might be, except she's sleeping, but it might be the only good shot, decent shot we get. Because it wants to look at this way. Let's look at the giant hole in the wall. Yes, that's what I wanted, game. I wanted the other view, facing the other direction. Woo! Love languages. People giving you access to the Libby accounts. Are you trying to say something, Mikey? Just ringing the bell. Some of the suburbs are more dangerous than the city. Yeah. Everyone in chat should be in their Libby accounts. No, like, I definitely, like, That's a nice close-up of that bell and tree. I do like that shot, but we're not gonna get it because it would override the overall shot. That's the Zen bell. Oh no, what Libya counts is it's like library of ebooks. But woo! But no, there are a lot of people in the Chicago suburbs who think like any part of the city is super dangerous. I'm just like, you don't spend much time in the city, do you? And audiobooks, yes. Everything looks great. I'm so glad I asked you to look after this for me. Okay. What emotion did we get? Apologize. What kind of an emotion is apologize? That'll have to do for the shot, I guess. Because Karens live in the burbs. It's true. It's true. I mean, I'll admit that Chicago has lots of issues, but most of it's gang violence and police violence. That's a whole other conversation. Look at how far we've come from talking about libraries, from talking about Tamara Pierce. Okay. What is this emotion? You can't see. You can't see. Because the game was like, nope. Oh, that's cute! I don't think I've ever seen that one. Biggest issue with Chicago is our pizza. The pizza is a pretty big issue. Okay. You know what I need to do? I need to scan in more QR codes. And peanut butter spaghetti. Yes, peanut butter spaghetti. If you don't know, a lot of pad thai in Chicago is basically peanut butter spaghetti. It's not. It's peanut butter noodles. Like it's noodles, but it's just like it's very peanut buttery, and it's not good pad thai. But if you go to a Thai restaurant in Chicago, 95% of the time, that's what you'll end up with, and it's very disappointing as pad thai is my favorite food, and Chicago just doesn't know. Hey everyone! We are revisiting Nanzo's from my original save and seeing what we ended up doing with her Zodiac stand in the first playthrough I ever did of this. First off, we've got this nice little autumnal plot of land. So that's a little similar, different plot, but a little similar. And the Zen bell with the Zen bench here. A cute little yard, not much to it, but it doesn't need to be much. So let's go inside, see what we've got. So I went very literal with this. It's literally buy some Zodiac figurines. There's a shopping cart, of course the register. Here's Nan, ATM, because of course you need money to buy these, and so yeah, this is, I mean, it gets the point across, right? It's not the worst house I've made, but it's definitely not, fairly unique. I do like these little stands, though. I do like the little stands for each one. And, you know, they're spaced out nicely. I'll give it a pass, but it's not the best. Overall, I'm really happy with what we ended up doing for Nan's house in our new save with the pottery workroom in the second half and everything. I'm really excited about that. I like that house a lot more. But you know, at least I actually made a house for Nan, unlike previously. And look, she's happy about it. And that's what matters, right? So thank you for watching, and catch you all next week with some more Happy Home Designer videos. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know how it goes. And I will catch you later with more Happy Home Designer, and pretty soon some New Horizons videos. So I'll see you all later. Goodbye.